freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. Welcome to Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your world collide. That's right. Today is Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. Come on into this live feed. We are now broadcasting live to Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful day out there. We are chillaxing here in Los Angeles, California. Today is a beautiful day. Welcome in, everybody. Come on into the feed. Today, there is a lot of news out there, okay? What is happening in our world? Bethany Frankel contracted some weird bacterial infection in St. Bart's. That is kind of creepy. Creepy and disgusting at the same time, but that is why you cannot hang out with billionaires, you guys. You have to know this. Billionaires are into some dirty shit, okay? Everybody assumes like, oh, they're billionaires. They're doing some clean shit. No. I bet all of them are just, Jeff Bezos is like, get me the best herpes medicine you have. I need the best herpes medicine money can buy. But it's a good example in life. No matter how much money you can make, no matter how much you make. Look at Steve Jobs. He could not stop the cancer he had. Pancreatic. Ugh, the worst. He had the worst. He had all the money in the world and could not stop cancer, right? So keep it moving. This is an exciting day. It is Tuesday. I'm getting ready after this to go fly an RC airplane with my youngest son, Chucks. If you've never flown an RC airplane, it is a lot of fun. It's a little scary. You got to make sure there's no trees around, but let me tell you, the shit is cray. Sorry, I'm a little late today as well. Also, we're usually here at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we got a little pushback, on vacay. The kids still have not gone back to school yet. So it is, we're just waiting for that to happen to get back on schedule. Hope you guys are feeling good. That's the sunshine right there. Again, this is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your world collide. Literally. 3i Atlas, we have not heard much new news from 3i Atlas in the sky. It's come, it's passed, it's gone. I'll be looking up some stuff on that, but we have a lot of things going on. The QAnon shaman is not a Trump supporter anymore. Do you guys remember? It's the 5-year anniversary, I guess, of January 6th. There was apparently some type of a brawl at the White House that broke out between some protesters and, January 6th. I mean, good Lord. Talk about rewriting history. I mean, that was disgraceful. Anytime, go look at those tapes. It's disgusting. You don't attack your own capital and call yourself a patriot. That's why when I say patriots, what I mean, I'm rebranding the word. I'm not talking about those guys freaking trying to bust glass at our capital, man. I don't take part in destroying, especially that takes some balls. That takes some serious guts, honestly, to go to the Capitol and vandalize it and think you were going to go home okay? That you were going to call for the vice president to be hung basically outside? Like, what? Allegedly, Mike Pence saved the country, literally. Mike Pence could have not certified the election, and then that would have been it, and he would have still never left. Hey, Silky Sweet, how are you? Thanks for coming into the mix, you guys. I'm starting a little late today. Come on in, join the mix, join along. Listen to my song as you join along. I said, listen to my song as you join along. Yeah, say a little prayer for my doggy Cookie. God damn, these freaking doggy dentists. When I was growing up, we never took our dog to the dentist. Okay. We just didn't do it. Did you guys? Have you guys taken your dog to the dentist? We took our dog to the dentist today. This shit is so expensive. The it starts out at $600. That's just for x-rays, mild sedative to put your dog, to get him to relax so you can get the x-rays you need. And then here's where they get you. So you leave, everything's good. They give you a call like, hey, okay. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm like, okay, how many teeth? Okay, because let me tell you, each tooth is $100 to extract. So they get you in for $600, right? But when they have your dog under is when they call you. And of course, what are you going to do? Your dog's under. It's like when you go to the Jiffy Lube and they're like, well, your brakes look okay, but do you have kids? You do? Yeah. So they could go out randomly. So if I had kids, it might not go out today, might not be tomorrow, but I would go ahead and get it done. That's what they do. They fucking Jiffy Lube you. So I'm thinking it's going to be 7 teeth. I'm sitting there, fingers crossed, like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, 7 teeth. That's $700. That's going to suck. But let's try and go for it. This lady comes back with 19 teeth. 19 teeth. I didn't even know my dog had that many teeth. She's a Cavapoo, Cavalier King Charles, and a poodle. She's famous. She was the only dog to ever be allowed into Daniel Patrick Moynihan Court building for the Diddy trial. She was there for the verdict, okay? She was inside the courtroom and saw Diddy. Her name is Cookie. Diddy's mom is named Cookie. The Cookie and Cookie had a little, in the cafeteria, we saw Miss Combs. She's a lovely woman. And Cookie and her had a moment. She's like, my name's Cookie. Oh my God, you're Cookie. Yeah, I said, come on. Anyway, I'm digressulating. But yeah. It was wild. So Cookie, poor thing, 19 teeth. The dog has 42 teeth. That's like half of her teeth they wanted to remove. They said $4,000. $4,000. Shit. That's what I said to the doctor. I said, hell to the nah. And I said, she's like, well, how much can you do? And I hate when they say how much you can do, because then they're just going to charge you that. And I was like, well, look, we were thinking like spending like maybe $1,000 at the most on this, And she's like, so like 2,000. So I've agreed to over $2,000 of dental work for my dog today. I could have taken the family to Mexico, but no, my dog has the cleanest freaking teeth. Her breath, I better be able to eat out of her mouth when I get that dog back. Ray and Dobsonian do have some things going on. Still watching 3 Eye Atlas live right now. Oh, nice. Send me some pictures if you have them, Silky. I did see you sent me some emails. Let me look at that real quick. Yesterday, we had a very interesting conversation. I wanted to thank some of the people in the mix yesterday. I think it was... I don't want to mess up any names, so I won't say it, but it was good. I think I really appreciated the dialogue. There was some MAGA people. There was some, people who didn't like Trump in the mix. And I felt like we were able to kind of bridge a little gap that's been happening, between left and right, because I'm telling you, there's no left or right. There's just right or wrong. And I think that's what we need to stick to. And as long as we stick to that, then everything else becomes a little bit easier to unpack. Last one is Trump. I laughed. You'll understand the laugh after you watch it. Yeah, I mean, Hair Trumpy is just ridiculous. Now, here's something. The title of the episode today. People are saying the straw that broke the dictator's back was Trump seeing Maduro mock his YMCA dance. It's the white guy dance, the only dance a white guy can do. It's a Trumpy Trump dance. Do 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 do. It's not even the YM. Wait, hold on. See, most white people. That's why they do this, because they can't do the YMCA. Now let me show you, kids. Young man, do 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 do. I said, young man. If you need to, da 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 da. 4, 6, 7. Y, okay, YMCA. You see that? YMCA. Okay, so can you do it fast? YMCA. They started singing to the YMCA. I believe that's why they're just doing this shit, because 70 million people in America, this is the only freaking rhythm they have, and they can do this shit. The Bethany Frankel, just add a little hip movement into it, and then you got the Bethany Frankel move. It's ridiculous. That's it. Can you do this one? I would die for you. That's Prince song. That's a tough one to do. I would die for you. Can you do that? Try that one. I would die for you. Like, doing it on the rhythm is hard. Let's slow it down for you. Prince's song, okay? I would die for you. Let's try it fast. I would die for you. Let's say it again. I would die for you. If you can get that down, that's tough to do. And I salute you guys. Anyway, I'm digressulating. This is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your world collide. I'm very excited. Just got off the phone today with the producers of Comics Unleashed. I'm very excited to be taping my episode shortly. I don't know when it will air. We'll just pray for the air, because you can't, in this city, you don't know if anything's happening until you got that check in the bank and you are airing the air, like the Nike Air, like Jordan dunking from the free throw line. When you're up there, you know it. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm doing a little thing with All Def Digital, which is cool. That's like, Def Comedy Jam, all that stuff. This is down the ways of the company is All Def Digital. I'm doing some fun stuff with them next week, so I'm excited about that. Also, we are manifesting the Netflix is a joke fest. Okay, it's been kept very quiet. I believe it's going to be in around May or so. Nobody knows who's in it yet. I haven't seen any posters up. I've seen nothing in it, everybody. So we're just gonna, keep our heads down on that. So say a little prayer for me. The Netflix is a joke fest. Request Secret Service Sam there. Now, here is the video that people are saying got Maduro in the shit he's in. He's now in Daniel Patrick Moynihan court building. I saw a hilarious meme. Before I bring up this video again, I get digressulated all the time, but check this out. This is so funny. Yeah, look at this. This picture, because, they're holding him up in New York, I believe. So people were acting like him and Diddy were in the same cell. He's like, they got my oil too. Baby oil, that is. That is a hilarious meme, whoever did that. I saw AT2 posted that. Shout out to AT2. He's the man. Okay, so without further ado, here is the video that got Maduro in the shit that he's in, allegedly. Like, look, this is on the ledge, okay? This is at the ledge with an A and a Lee.
It was an amazing military feat that took place yesterday. Think of it. He's a violent guy. He gets up there and he tries to imitate my dance a little bit. But he's a violent guy.
So he's a violent guy, but he imitates my dance and stuff. Well, it's because, look, Venezuela, the Latino culture, they have rhythm. They know how to shake their shit. And he doesn't even know the YMCA. Look at it. It is a dumb dance. But it is an easy dance. It's an easy little two-step. See? Boom, boom. Hips don't have to move. This is just, you're just like ellipticaling 5, 6, 7, 8. And one.
Hates when I do this. She said, she's a very classy person, right?
Yeah.
She hates when I dance. I said, everybody wants me to dance. Darling, it's not presidential. She actually said, could you imagine FDR dancing? She said that to me.
Now, look, here's something I will give Hair Trumpy is, yeah, a president should dance. I have no problem with the president dancing, but that's not good dancing, though, bro. You're fist pumping. You are Jersey shoring at the frickin'. This is what Donald Trump, this is the dance he did, Jersey shoring bottle service. Like, just looking around for the ladies. They'll come. They'll come. Just give it time. Give it time. This is the give it time dance. The YMCA. That's way too hard to do, guys. What do you think? Yeah, it is a mystery, but it's his story. Oh my gosh.
I'm digressulating.
This also you have to see this. Do you remember the QAnon shaman, the Q man from January 6th? This guy is funny. They just interviewed him. And so I thought this interview was hilarious. So check it out. Because I was shocked to see, and you'll see now here shortly, he does not like Trump anymore. Trump pardoned this guy, and he still doesn't like him. So look at this. And it's all about the Epsteins, the island man, bro. And this is what I realize we're not left and right, and it connects us all, is all of our desire to make sure that PDFs go down, that they're taken care of, that nobody ever harms children. We all agree on that. Check it out. This is weird.
This is Jacob Chansley.
I don't know what the hell he's chanting, bro. He's not Native American, clearly. So sorry to my Native American listeners.
Better known.
No, honey. Stoma di capite hole. No, honey. Stoma di capite hole.
As the QAnon shaman.
The QAnon.
He became known around the world after the January 6th attack.
Yep.
There he is. That's the QAnon shaman.
Oh, look at honey. Hey, honey, look, it's a QAnon shaman. Let's stop him. And oh, he's homeless. That's so surprising to me. He's just walking along the street with his shirt off. That's weird.
How are you doing?
Doing all right. About yourself? Oh, he's still got his he's not appropriating at all, guys. Don't worry. Oh my God, dude. White guys, like, unless you're the Village People or it's a really bomb ass Halloween costume, this is like kind of Native American blackface, is it? Or am I going too far with that? I don't know. So
ahead of the 5-year anniversary of the Capitol attack,
5-year
I
anniversary.
went to Phoenix to see what he's.
That's right. January 6th. Today is the day. I wasn't putting that together. Good Lord. 5 years ago, Patriots stormed our Capitol. Not. Dude, they attacked police officers and killed people.
Are you still a Trump supporter?
No.
Listen to that. Do you hear that? It's crazy. He's not. Listen.
I thought you knew that.
Why not?
The man alone refusing to release the Epstein client list was enough for me and I think a lot of other people to be like, okay, this is bullshit.
You hear that? And I appreciate that about MAGA. They care about protecting kids above all. Because sometimes, we think when you like a leader, you like somebody, an American president, that, we call it a ride or die. I mean, I do call it a ride or die. In the black culture, we call it a ride or die, right? And you think that some people will just ride or die with Donald Trump no matter what he does. Like he said way back in the day, he could, he could pun someone in the middle of Fifth Avenue and get away with it, which he probably could at this point. Probably already kind of has in a way by, ISIS activities. But it's interesting. So we all relate, like prisoners all agree, the worst of the worst, like guys who are like, yeah, I can't stand pedophiles. You're like, okay, but you murdered like 5 adults, but this is where you draw the line. That is where they draw the line. That's what I realized about this. And it's sick. It is what it is, but we're all connected for our hatred of pedophiles, right? People that harm children. It is not acceptable. It's disgusting. It should be eradicated, destroyed, and extinguished throughout our world. Throughout our world. Protect the children. That's what I believe. Now, let's keep going with the QAnon shaman, okay?
He pled guilty to obstruction of an official proceeding and was sentenced to 41 months in prison.
41 months, dog. That's Diddy time, bitch. That is a little bit under 5 years.
He was later pardoned by Trump.
He was pardoned by Trump. Trump pardoned this guy, which he was the least of it. A lot of the J6ers that have been pardoned that were hard criminals are already back in jail.
Looking back on Jan 6 now.
Jan 6 now.
How do you feel? Do you have any regrets? Do you regret that you went?
Not at all.
What an idiot.
Even though you had prison, all that stuff?
Even though I had prison and all that stuff. No regrets. I don't live with regret.
Did you
Right, dude. Sure you don't, bro. Those mushrooms must be hitting about now.
ever identify as the QAnon shaman?
Never. Not once.
But you were a Q follower?
Well, kind of. I had a sign that I carried around with me for a little while that said Q sent me, but that was because of the meme Q sent me.
A key part of QAnon's conspiracy theories are claims of a
He's not bright, guys. He doesn't look very pedowood. Yeah.
child-abusing cabal of elites. Now, like,
Yes. And I believe them. As hardcore as they are fighting the release of these files, we all agree. Release the fucking files. But they won't. I hope you guys understand that he's willing to go nuclear before he's humiliated by what is on those files. Allegedly. Keep in mind, we are on the very ledge of A, and Mr. Lee is right behind us.
many of its followers who are loyal to Trump, Jake has stopped supporting the president because of his initial resistance to releasing information about Epstein.
Think about that, dude. This guy is probably about as close to crazy as some people get. They'll say there's the radical left. This guy you could probably call the radical right. And he is not with Trump anymore.
A convicted sex offender.
One thing, and if
go
you
ahead,
don't
go
mind
ahead.
me, one thing that QAnon has done, right, is to like insert so much confusion and disinformation about like who was actually in.
Hold on. Do you mind putting on your shirt, bro? Just real quick. Your BO is just like killing me. I'm glad we're outside, not inside anymore, but could you maybe think about that?
Involved with Epstein, that then it's just now impossible to know what the truth is.
The idea here is anybody can have a story, anybody can have a theory, but the water is so convoluted that the truth will.
Bro, are you talking about your brain? Are you talking about the mushrooms? What water?
never be officially established.
The mushroom tea is so convoluted, brah. I don't even know what the fuck he said. CNN, they're all bought. CBS sucks now. Barry Wise. Hi, I'm Barry Wise. And I have an agenda. Hello, I'm Barry Wise. And I have an agenda. Hi, I'm Barry Weiss, and I have a narrative to push because I'm being paid lots of money by APEC. Allegedly. CBS sucks. I'm very sold as Walter Cronkite. I'm sorry, Walter Cronkite, but news is dead. Dan Rathers is Dan Rathers. News is dead at CBS. Hello, my name is Connie Chung, and news is dead. News is dead at CBS. Look at this loser. He did his first night at CBS. Bro, don't hire me, CBS, because I don't want to talk your shit. Look how bad he did.
Now out, that base of power and influence could be out too. All right, to other news, as you just heard from Jill. Well, to other news now.
To other news. Let's go to other news and other news. Let's go to other news. Look at this, bitch. I'm running the whole studio myself, and I don't need to go to other news. I got my shit ready to go. Computer here. Switching myself. Myself says, as my kids would say. Look at this asshat.
Governor Walz. No.
Yeah, let's file some papers. Let's knock those on the desk again, dickless.
We're gonna do Mark Kelly.
Nope, we're not doing Mark Kelly. Okay,
First day.
We're doing Waltz. Nope, Mark Kelly. First
big
day.
Problems here.
Big problems here. Yeah, let me tell you guys, kids, something. If it is your first day hosting any show, never say big problems here. As a professional, You don't think I have technical difficulties happening all the time, doing all this shit on my own, live switching, making sure the mic is on the right setting, switching camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 1, camera 2, camera. I mean, come on. It's a joke. This guy.
Are we going to Kelly here, or are we going to go to Jonah Kaplan?
What a loser.
We're doing Mark Kelly, possibly demoted from his retired rank of captain in the Navy. Hegseth issued what's known.
Yeah, dude, fucking Kegseth trying to demote Kelly. This is disgusting. An actual veteran, and he wants to take away his money.
Letter of censure for the Arizona.
And this asshat at CBS, Bari Weiss, you're awful. Your suits suck. Everything about it. She's like, yeah, I'm a proud Zionist. That's why I'm like, dude, I'm Jewish, and we have to learn. It's not a PR problem. Good
Democrat
Lord.
Over his participation in a video that called on service members to defy illegal orders without specifying which orders he had in mind. Hegseth called what the former combat pilot and astronaut did an act of sedition.
Combat pilot and astronaut, dude. Hegseth is a former Fox and Friends host.
Now we go to Minnesota. A surprise announcement from the...
Now we go to Minnesota. The next story. You're an asshat, dog. Fire him.
Great Lake State there today. Tim Walz, the 2024 Democratic vice presidential nominee, ended...
Jesus, yeah. Tim Walz is not going for a third term. Probably good, man. That's hard to be in politics. They rip you a new one. Oh, God. It's just a crazy world. Speaking of ripping a new one, check this out, man. This woman, you want to talk about winning a Nobel Peace Prize? The woman Machado, now she's going back, oh, I want to share my Peace Prize with Donald Trump. First, she dedicated it to him under pressure because she probably, under pressure, saw this invasion coming. Now that it's happened, he said, you're not going to run that shit. You think these men, these white elite men, are going to let a woman run shit? No offense, ladies, but these are the Charlie Kirks of the world. Charlie Kirk said, stay home, raise my children while I go do the shit. That's the facts. That's what they preach. So do you think, and so Maduro, not Maduro, this Machado, whatever her name is, now she's getting screwed. I mean, she literally was elected democratically to run the country, I believe. And now even we're not. Stephen Miller. Oh, he's a jackass. No, hold on. I got into the Nobel Peace Prize, but let me go to Stephen Miller because they think he's going to be running Venezuela, a guy who does not like brown people.
That group,
allegedly.
The president said is his staff.
They call him Pee Wee German and they call him Goebbels. He's Jewish. Can you imagine the guy is Jewish and people are comparing him to the architect of the Holocaust? That's crazy.
What exactly are your day-to-day responsibilities?
This laugh is so freaking awful. Look at this, you guys. It's first off, it's condescending and it shows he doesn't know what the fuck he does. Watch. She's like, what are you going to be doing?
Responsibilities.
What are your responsibilities?
The President of the United States has asked Secretary Rubio, who also happens to be his national security advisor.
And I hate it. So he's like, oh, God, little school children. You don't understand. Let me teach my history class, my civics class. He loves to just act like
directly, of course, under the president.
Such a micro penis energy here.
President's close guidance and direction to be the lead on this process. But obviously, there's many other elements involved. You have energy policy, treasury policy, financial policy, military policy. So it's a big team, a group of people. Everybody's working great and closely together under President Trump's leadership.
What are you specifically doing?
Yep.
I make a habit of not to talk too much about myself.
Right, but what are you doing?
Under President Trump's leadership.
What are you specifically doing?
I make a habit.
I love Caitlin Collins, bro. She keeps it real.
of not to talk too much about myself. I'm just happy to.
What are you specifically doing?
I make a habit of not to talk too much about myself.
I make a habit for not talking too much about myself. That's all this dude does is talk about himself. And I.
Just happy to.
That is the number one answer when you have no fucking clue what you do. You're like, oh, I don't talk about myself.
Specifically doing.
I make a habit of trying to talk too much about myself. I'm just happy to serve on this incredible team on behalf of President Trump, do whatever I can to support the president's agenda and direction.
Sure. What a creeper. Now, look, this woman deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for standing up to ICE in this Mexican restaurant. Check it out.
Excuse me? You heard me. My staff says you were out front hassling people. You don't get to sit here, eat our tacos, and terrorize the same comunidad. Out, cabrones.
Yep. Out,
someone...
cabrones. Fuck out, she said. I love this. Get out, cabrones.
You heard me. My staff says you were out front hassling people. You don't get to sit here, eat our tacos, and terrorize the same
You don't get here to sit here and eat our tacos and terrorize our communities. Facts.
Out, cabrones.
Out, cabrones. Oh, man. I wish I was there. I would have been like, get the F out, cabrones. Freaking love people like that. It just stand on business. Bethany Frankel contracted herpes, allegedly. She contracted something, guys.
I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
No, everybody does not. What if I don't want to live the way... She's saying, what if I don't want to live the way you live? Not every... I mean, dude, what? Look at her face, dog. What is that? What happened to her in St. Bart's? Billionaires there, guys. So this is where people with the most money in the world went on New Year's Eve. Everybody was saying Bethany was just trying to hang there, wasn't really totally invited. She does not have billionaire money like this. I don't know. I think she's pretty wealthy. But Bethany, come on, girl. Let's do a collab. Let me help you out here with the branding. It's too much. It's just like, I wouldn't have personally put this on. But she chose to. Look at that. She got some type of herpelations in St. Bart's. We do have very good news. In other news, parenting news, actually. Let me see if I have this. Yeah. Northwest, finally, her parents did something good. They took her Instagram. It has been deactivated by parents Ye and Kim. Really, it was deactivated by their nanny is what they meant to say. But this is great news. This is like, you know, Kanye, Kim, finally, you guys stepped up and did some parenting. I'm guessing it was Kanye. Because as crazy as he has a little bit more sense in the parenting department than Kim does. Kim is like fascinated with making her 12-year-old daughter try to look like a 30-year-old whatever, emo stripper. I don't know. The fake tattoos on the face. It's like, girl, come on. She's 12 years old. And you wonder why we have Epstein Island and things like this. Like we're sexualizing our young women. It's just disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway, I'm digressulating. This has been a fabulous show today, guys. I've really enjoyed it.
This is a recreation.
Here's something interesting. This is from TPUSA. They had a recreation of the tent where Charlie Kirk was taken out. Look at this. And Candace Owens is sitting here. She cracks me up. Look at her.
Of the tent where Charlie Kirk lost his life at Utah University in September, and people are taking selfies with it.
It's so weird and creepy. I actually feel Candace. I can't.
I cannot.
I cannot.
I am not capable of whatever that. When I saw this, I realized I do not know enough words.
Yeah, and Candace has got a lot of words in that freaking big old mouth of hers. And I agree with her. It's like, what are the words? This is, and can you imagine like the wife like approve this stuff and let this? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's put up a place where people can take pictures and we'll recreate where Charlie was shot. I mean, who okayed this?
I had to consult a thesaurus and I still could not land upon the correct adjective to describe how I felt when I saw that tent, people taking selfies under a recreation. I don't know if it's actually the tent. It looks like it's pretty old.
Might be, yeah. Does it have blood spatter?
That Charlie.
Isn't that evidence It's so weird.
Died under. That's what was happening at AmFest.
That has to be evidence. That could not be the actual tent. That would be so weird. Excuse me.
Best. Horrified. I was aghast. I don't think I ever described myself as aghast. I was aghast. It was ghastly to look at that and to realize that they made.
Hold on, back up. I'm just seeing Nicholas in the comments. He used to eat glue in his Santa Monica grade school. Who are we talking about there? Please do advise. That sounds amazing. A bunch of lunatics, says Charted G Christ. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Guys, again, this is Samson's World. This is court comedy culture and your world colliding. Thank you for paying attention. Thanks for being here. Silky Sweet, yes, just sent you 2 screenshots from Ray's live 3 days ago. Let me go to that. It's at 3i Atlas. Candace finishes out here for a second.
Made a conscious decision to allow that to happen. To what end? The person who approved this tent was the amazing Elizabeth McCoy.
Oh, God.
Potentially more amazing than her husband, Michael McCoy. Elizabeth McCoy was the person who approved this tent. So there's no way that they can come out and pretend like Erica didn't know this was happening, because she's very close with Elizabeth McCoy. Okay, she's very close with her.
Elizabeth and Michael
So
McCoy.
for
I'm just
everybody on the outside looking into this, AmFest is when we realized that something very disturbing is happening in America. I feel like AmFest is, or what it did for me was it contributed to my realization that the future, the dark future that everyone's always predicting, like the AI future, it's here. We're actually here. I think that we are fighting machines.
God dang. Candace is getting crank. You know what I hate to see is like guys at the Bulwark and all, they're like, Candace is crazy. I'm like, dude, I don't like Candace Owens. I've never liked Candace Owens. She's talked some serious bullshit on the black culture over the years and said all of her racist propaganda bullshit. But just now it's like, have you noticed all the crazies are making sense? Like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, the space lasers, all that shit. Now she's starting to make sense. I just saw Megyn Kelly saying she's no longer down with Fox News, can't support Trump. It's like, too late, bitch. You've been on the trend. It's like Joe Rogan. Yeah, I know, and I can't believe he's doing this. Like, dude, you've supported it. You've been the one to support it. What are you talking about? I hate when they try to distance themselves from Trump now. Own it. Own it. But guys, this has been great. Let me see what else I got here for you. Yes, here we go. The 3i Atlas pictures, courtesy of Silky Sweet. Crystal, thank you so much for providing me with these and doing some legwork. When done watching, I'll go see what Dubsonian's Live said, and his new telescope has been getting great pics. Okay, wonderful. I appreciate it. I do have to, it's a bit of a shorter show today. I'm getting off here in a second because I do have to take my son to fly his RC airplane. Nicholson Gala, he used to eat glue in Santa Monica grade school. Who are we talking about? I think that's very interesting. So if you pop back on, let us know, guys. Again, this is Samson's World, where court comedy culture and your world collide. It's a beautiful, beautiful Taco Tuesday. Here's another picture of 3i Atlas. These are beautiful pictures from Ray's Astrophotography. Make sure you go to follow this guy. This guy always has the best. He does better than NASA. And I think this is a good example of independent journalism. We have independent astronomers that are giving you better information than NASA is. And I think we have independent journalists like myself, the Midas Touch, other networks that are also giving you reliable news, and it's independent. And that's what's going to keep this thing rolling. They see me hating. Now, let's see. This is, again, the Maduro dance. No, I'm sorry. That is not. That is the QAnon. Where's that Maduro dance at? Hold on one second. Yep. The Maduro dance that got him in trouble. This thing here, do not imitate that dance or you'll be in trouble. And supposedly, they're coming after anybody who they deem anti-American, I mean, it's getting crazy out there. So we need to make sure, as Trump said, He told Republicans, you got to win the midterms or I will get impeached. And I don't know if he's going to win midterms because I think people are pissed. I mean, when you're seeing people like the crazy shaman guy ditch Trump and these loyal supporters, they want the Epstein. They want the Epstein files delivered. And the problem is he can't deliver them unredacted because you'll know too much of the truth. And that is that, folks. I really want to remind everybody, it's not left. We're not right. We're just about what's right and wrong. And stay here with me right here, Samson's World. I'll guide you through all the craziness. There's a bunch of lunatics that have gotten loose and they're running the country. And I mean that on the left and the right. On the left and the right, I looked the wrong way. You know what I mean? They're all money-hungry lunatics running the country, billionaire elites that don't care about us. They care about protecting the information on that weird little island where they all did their dark shit. So stay woke. Stay true to the game. Keep your eyes on us. Keep light, love, health, safety around your life. Remember, I'm always here for you if you need a rock or you just need to roll. It's Samson's World. I love you guys. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of the world.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?